damit willkommen zurück bei Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
She was so beautiful, just like you.
Werbung.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. I only saw what I wanted to see, until it was almost too late. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
This all feels like someone else's life.
Whatever happens, Rachel, I'm here.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again. What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Ich würde auch sagen, das ist jetzt nicht die Entscheidung vom Vater, oder? Also,
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. I mean, people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
Rachel und Chloe, wo seid ihr zwei? Wir sind auf der Party der Besetzung. Ich habe Rachel schon 8-mal getextet. Hey, ich glaube nicht, dass wir noch kommen. Chloe, du solltest kommen, Herz. Yeah, Chloe, du warst großartig, Süße. Hey, Chloe, super gemacht. Danke, aber ich kann nicht. Aber du hast uns total gerettet. Ohne dich hätte es keine Vorführung gegeben. Im Ernst, komm einfach. Bring Rachel mit. Tut mir leid, Leute. Auch hier haben wir den letzten Namen, das letzte Porträt freigeschaltet, das uns noch gefehlt hat, nämlich Sarah. Was kann man über eine Frau sagen, die so mysteriös ist, dass ihre eigene Tochter bis jetzt noch nie von ihr gehört hat? James erzählte uns, dass Sarah drogenabhängig ist und sich auf eine Menge verrückte Scheiße einließ. Und mit Drogen meine ich Überdosis und Tod in einer Gasse. Nicht raucht mal einen Joint und guckt dabei Anime. Als Rachel ein Baby war, nahm sie Drogen, statt sich um Rachel zu kümmern. Die Dinge wurden so schlimm, dass James Rachel davon wegbringen musste. Das Komische ist, selbst als James von Sarahs furchtbaren Taten sprach, wirkte er immer noch auf sie fixiert. Würde ich mal sagen. Man konnte sehen, welche Macht sie über ihn hat. Tatsächlich konnte ich nicht anders als an Rachel zu denken, als er davon sprach, wie beliebt und faszinierend Sarah war. Ob James es auch sieht? Vielleicht hat er deshalb solche Angst vor ihr. Jedenfalls ist Sarah jetzt in Arcadia Bay und will Rachel treffen. Nachdem sie jahrelang James Geld annahm, um wegzubleiben, will sie plötzlich eine Beziehung zu ihrer Tochter. James wirkt skeptisch. Und Rachel, ich kann mir nicht mal vorstellen, was sie gerade durchmacht. Max, ich dachte, das Merkwürdigste an den Ambers sei, wie normal sie sind. Sie wirkten wie eine Familie aus einer schlechten Sitcom der 90er und ich tat mein Bestes, die Rolle der schrulligen und doch liebenswerten besten Freundin zu spielen. Ja, ich verzählte ein Foto von James aus der Zeitung am Kühlschrank, aber nur weil er so dumm aus der Wäsche guckte. Das Ziel war es, rein und rauszukommen, ohne eine Szene zu veranstalten. Damit wir flüchten konnten. So viel dazu. Rachel konnte nicht einfach da sitzen und ihren betrügerischen Vater so arrogant tun lassen. Ich versuchte sie abzulenken und sie an unser Ziel zu erinnern. Es hätte fast geklappt. Dann drehte Rachel durch. Ich schätze, sie erträgt die Lügen nicht mehr. Sie erzählte ihrer Mutter, dass James mit dieser Frau rumgemacht hatte. Alle schrien herum und bevor ich mich versah, ging Rachel im Zerstörungsmodus auf den Tisch los. Dann kam endlich die Wahrheit heraus. Rachels Mutter gleich, nicht ihre Mutter. Rachels echte Mutter gleich, Paarknutscherei. Ich gleich umgehauen. Chloe, die schrullige und doch liebenswerte.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
Feuer wächst trotz Bemühungen aller Behörden. Größtes Feuer in der Geschichte Arcadias verängstigt Anwohner und stellt Autoritäten vor ein Rätsel.
Wonder what James is thinking right now. This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Ich glaube ihm das sogar, also ich kaufe ihm das ab. Die Akte kennen wir schon. Das Foto auch.
The Tempest show feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at.
Das kennen wir auch noch. Die Bücher ja auch. Oh, der Tisch, ja, das sieht natürlich... Sieht nicht mehr so gut aus.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
Immerhin steht die Küchenrolle da schon bereit. Das wird bestimmt helfen.
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling. Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay. Rose. Sorry that tonight turned out so... differently.
That's all right. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right, but can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Sie hat ja ein ganz schönes Gottvertrauen in ihren Ehemann.
Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago.
So, ich glaube, hier unten gibt es nichts mehr für uns. Regal mit Auszeichnungen.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
Gehen wir mal nach oben zu ihr. Square Enix. Deck 9.
Rachel?
Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. Episode 3.
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Für Rachel da sein. Erstmal gucken wir uns hier aber ein bisschen um.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber. We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know. Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Nichts ist unmöglich. Das Wort selbst enthält möglich. Audrey Hepburn. Der Anfang ist immer heute. Mary Wollstonecraft. Denken wir das Undenkbare. Lösen wir das Unlösbare. Machen wir uns bereit, mit dem Unaussprechlichen zu ringen und finden wir heraus, ob wir es nicht doch versauen können. Douglas Adams. Ist es recht, dass diese trostlose Welt ich soll verlassen und dann ein gerechtes Utopia suche, das ich nie finden mag? Henry Kendall. Kiss me, Kate, in der Promenade. Once Upon a Time, im Forum des Paradiso. Die Glasmenagerie im Weber-Theater.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
An unsere wundervolle Tochter für den Abend ihres ersten Auftritts. Hals- und Beinbruch, wir lieben dich, Mama und Papa.
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Löwe, Krebs, Scheitelpunkt. Stärken, kreativ, leidenschaftlich, liebevoll, hingebungsvoll, diplomatisch. Schwächen, egozentrisch, sprunghaft, besitzergreifend, dramatisch.
Cool light. This light needs more light.
Das Licht braucht mehr Licht?
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Huch. Chloe, ich schließe nicht ab, falls du deinen Schlüssel vergessen haben solltest. Bitte komm nach Hause. Es ist doch egal, wenn es nach der Ausgangssperre ist. Mama, ich kann gerade nicht. Bitte.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Wish there was some way to make this brighter.
Also.
Is there a section on how to walk 4s through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Typ 4, der Individualist. Kreativ, sensibel, unabhängig. Neigt zu Melancholie und Maßlosigkeit. Das Beste für einen Typ 4 ist es, von den Gefühlen der Vergangenheit abzulassen und sich auf das Potenzial, das die Zukunft bereithält, zu konzentrieren.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Leistungskurs Latein. A. Personifizierte Exzellenz. Das amerikanische Erlebnis. A. Ausnahmslos, einsichtsreich und engagiert. Literatur des 20. Jahrhunderts. A. Unermüdlich in Geist und Seele. Leistungskurs Biologie. A. Eine absolute Spitzenschülerin. Theater. A. Sie ließ das Licht von Dionysus hell erstrahlen. Sport. A. Makellose Beteiligung.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Liebe Miss Arcadia, was ist wirklich mit dem Feuer im Norden der Stadt los und wann kommt es hier runter und fackelt uns alle mit einer feurigen Umarmung des Todes ab? Ich frage für einen Freund. Bros before Bronies. Erster Guy Forget. Erster King Waltz. Nein, King Waltz. Brach das Feuer nicht einen Tag nach dem Firewalk gespielten aus? North Coaster. Das ist ein kurioses Feuer, meine Freunde. Quellen im ABFD sagen, sie haben so etwas noch nie gesehen. Keine Ahnung, wie es begann. Keine Ahnung, wie es so lange brennt. Ein absolutes Mysterium. Setzt eure Hüte aus Alufolie auf und spekuliert. Ask Miss Arcadia. Ein Drache mit Streichhölzern wurde auf die Stadt losgelassen. Dad-Fan. Prescotts 50% ernst gemeint, Lady Efridet. Warum nur 50%? Die Prescotts sind scheiße zwielichtig. Traust es denen zu? Sie hatten vermutlich belastende Beweise zu verbrennen oder sogar Leichen. Ganz abgesehen von den Chemtrails, die sie in der ganzen Stadt verteilen. Höchst entzündlich. Nothing forever. Ockhams Rasiermesser. Leute, nur ein paar Kinder, die im Wald kiffen. Was das seltsam angeht, diese Stadt ist seltsam. Was gibt's sonst noch Neues? SZ. Aber warum männliche Models, Lady Elfriede? Die Stadt wurde auf einem Indianerfriedhof gebaut, oder war nicht King Wild? Friedhof der amerikanischen Ureinwohner. Und nein, wurde sie nicht. Legalisierung von Marihuana in Oregon, wie ihr euch beteiligen könnt. Nächstes Thema, Anstieg der Blackwick-Gebühren steht kurz bevor. Ah ja.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Freitag, 7.5.2010, Biologie, Seite 247 bis 259, Labornotizen, Theater, Probe im Kostüm, Überprüfung der Schauspielerplatzierungen, des Einsatzes der Lichter etc. Englisch, HDF 188 bis 244, das amerikanische Erlebnis, Stichwort für einen Aufsatz, ca. 3 bis 5 Seiten, Latein, Konjugationsarbeit, Arbeitsblatt, Vokabelliste 1 bis 18.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one? That's the one. Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then. At least she'll have something from tonight. Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
Die vollständigen Werke von William Shakespeare.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. Maybe I can make the world a less scary place. On stage, I think Rachel said, I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
So, mehr gibt's ja glaube ich nicht zu erledigen, dann gehen wir mal zu Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready. Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
Natürlich eine schwer zu akzeptierende Situation. Viel auf einmal, ne?
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You'd do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
when you speak?
In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
Ja. Okay.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
We never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure? Ugh.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Doch.
Fine. It's... the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Oh. Warum durchs Fenster?
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room?
Bestimmt nicht David.
Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this.
Ganz bestimmt und so.
Wait.
Nein.
David?
Nein.
That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this.
Price.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
I have a question to ask you first. I mean, a favor.
You can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman who was in your RV yesterday. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess. What am I getting myself into? Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing.
Alles klar, das machen wir dann aber in der nächsten Folge Life is Strange Before the Storm. Ich hoffe, ihr schaltet dann wieder ein. Mein Name ist Tom und bis dann.